Hey everyone! Did you know that 28 major cities in the United States are sinking? Yes, you heard that right. This isn't some far-off problem, it's happening right now in our own backyards. That's right. Over 33 million people are living in areas where the ground beneath them is literally dropping. So, what's causing this? Why are these cities sinking? The primary culprit is groundwater extraction. We rely heavily on underground aquifers for our water supply, especially in urban areas. When we pump out too much water from these underground aquifers, the ground starts to compact and sink. This process is known as subsidence. This is a growing issue in cities like Houston, Fort Worth, and Dallas, which are experiencing some of the highest subsidence rates, over 4 millimeters per year. That's quite a lot when you think about it. In some parts of Houston, it's even more extreme, sinking at 10 millimeters a year. Imagine the impact this has over a decade or more. Now you might be wondering, how does this affect us? What does it mean for our daily lives and our city's future? Well, the impact is pretty significant. Subsidence can lead to a host of problems that affect both our infrastructure and our safety. When the ground sinks unevenly, it leads to something called angular distortion, which can damage buildings, roads, and other critical infrastructure. This can result in costly repairs and even pose safety hazards. Over 29,000 buildings are already in high-risk zones for structural damage, especially in cities like San Antonio, Austin, and Houston. These areas are particularly vulnerable. And here's another kicker. Subsidence increases flood risk, especially in coastal areas. As the ground level drops, it becomes easier for floodwaters to inundate these areas. With the ground level dropping, it becomes easier for floodwaters to inundate these areas. This is particularly concerning given the increasing frequency of extreme weather events. Since 2000, the 8 cities most affected by subsidence have experienced over 90 flood events. That's a staggering number and highlights the urgency of addressing this issue. So, what can be done about it? How can we mitigate the effects of subsidence and protect our cities? There are a few solutions on the table. Managed aquifer recharge, where we actively replenish groundwater, is one promising approach. Better resource extraction policies and strategic dam planning can also help mitigate subsidence. These measures can ensure that we use our water resources more sustainably. On the adaptation side, upgrading structural protection, improving drainage systems, and integrating subsidence sensitivity into building codes are crucial steps. These actions can help us better cope with the effects of subsidence. This study used some pretty advanced techniques to get these insights. Scientists analyzed a vast amount of data to understand the extent and impact of subsidence. They analyzed over 2,500 Sentinel-1 satellite images and used INSAR techniques for high-resolution subsidence mapping. This technology allows for precise monitoring of ground movements. It's impressive stuff and really shows the importance of continuous monitoring and flexible management plans to tackle this issue. Ongoing research and adaptation are key. In conclusion, while the sinking of our cities is alarming, it's not an insurmountable problem. There are steps we can take to slow it down and adapt. By implementing sustainable practices and improving our infrastructure, we can make a difference. It's all about sustainable urban growth management and resilient infrastructure planning. We need to think long-term and act now to protect our cities. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on pressing issues like this one. Your support helps us continue to bring you important information. Catch you in the next video. Stay informed and stay safe.